Lesson 10, Homework, Module 4. Question number 1, write expressions to match diagrams and evaluate. So I'm looking at the first tape diagram, and I see that I have an expression for the total. The expression for the total is 17 plus 4. Now, if I put that together right away, I know what my grand total of my entire tape is. What I'm looking for is the question mark. And I know from previous experience that I've taken that total and divided it into 4 units with this tape. So I would just take that 17 plus 4 and divide by 4 as the expression. More advanced ways to look at that, but all the same, would be 17 plus 4 over 4, which is the same thing as 17 plus 4 divided by 4. One more advanced way to think of that expression is taking 1/4 of, or 1/4 times 17 plus 4. Okay? So here we go. We're going to do it this way. Always do what's in the parentheses first. 17 plus 4 is 21. 1/4 times 21. Multiply my numerator times the whole number. Divide by the denominator. 1 times 21 is 21. 21 divided by 4. You may need to do a standard algorithm, 21 divided by 4. If you cannot, do that mentally. Goes in 5 times with 1 left over. We get 5 and 1/4. Let's make sure it makes sense. If each of these is 5 and 1/4, I would have 5, 10, 15, 20. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. 20 and 4/4 is my 21. So I'm focused on the question mark, so my final answer is 5 and 1/4. On the other side, I do not have the total, as I did on my left side problem. I see that I have a portion of the total. We have 4/7 plus 8/3. It's this section right here. Well, I need to find my total. I see that if I took this 2 times, I would get my total. I'm not dividing here. I'm finding a piece and then finding the total. So here, to evaluate this, I'm going to have to find a common denominator of 7 and 3, which is 21. We're still not at the stage to do it in our heads. Please continue to do side work to find your LCD. List the multiples of 7 and 3. I multiplied 7 by 3, so I must multiply the 4 by 3, and I get 12 21sts. I must multiply the 3 to get 21 as a denominator, so I must multiply the 8 by 7 to get 56 21sts times 2. I put those two together, 12 21sts and 56 21sts, and I get 68 21sts times 2. Now this is where you do have some choice. People do it different ways. You can turn the improper fraction right away into a mixed number and then multiply, or you can continue to do what we've done with multiplying numerator times the whole number and divide by the denominator. 68 times 2, if you need to do side work, is 136. 136 divided by 21. Again, if you need to do, most people will need to do this, standard division. It goes in 6 times with 10 left over. 6 and 10 21sts. The entire thing is 6 and 10 21sts. Now that might confuse people as to, well, what is each, we're not looking for each block, but if we were, what would it be? Well, let's go back to the beginning. These two blocks are this, 4/7 plus 8/3, which ended up being this as a common denominator. And 68 21sts is what it ended up being for this half of my tape. Well, if I had that as 68 21sts, and there's 2 equal pieces in it, each one of them would be 34 21sts. And so would this, which we can convert into a mixed number of 1 and 13 21sts. If you added that entire piece up, you would have your 136 21sts for a grand total of 6 and 10 21sts. Okay, 2. Circle the expression that gives the same product as 6 times 1 and 3/8. Explain how you know. Now, I am going to say that New York State mixed this problem up. After looking at this problem, I think they wanted us to see an expression of 6 times 3/8. So 6 times 1 and 3/8, we're going to do what they asked us to do, even though I don't think that they gave us the right copy. 6 times 1 and 3/8 would be 6 times 1 and 6 times 3/8. So 6 times 1 is 6, and 6 times 3/8 is 18/8. 18/8 is 2 and 2/8. So we have 8 and a quarter for that product. Now each of these expressions, when I figured each of these out, none of them will give you that expression. So that makes me think that New York State did not give us the correct question here. Going back to the first expression, I'm going to do what's in the parentheses first. 18. 8 divided by 18 looks like this. Simplified looks like 4/9. In my next problem, I have division and multiplication. With PEMDAS, I'm going to do parentheses, exponent, multiplication and division, whichever comes first, and then addition and subtraction, whichever comes first. This is division and multiplication, but the division comes first, so I'm going to do 3/8 first, and then I'm going to multiply it by 6. Multiply my numerator times whole number is 18. 18 divided by 8. 18 divided by 8 is 2 and 2/8, which ends up being 2 1/4. If you could see, you might tell why I thought that the original expression was supposed to be 6 times 3/8, because that would give us the same answer as the problem we just did. My third expression, 6 times 3 is in parentheses. I'm going to do that first with PEMDAS, is 18. 18 divided by 8 is 18 divided by 8, which is the same as the previous expression, 2 2/8, which comes out to be 2 1/4. 8 divided by 6 is in parentheses. That's 8 divided by 6 times 3. Multiply my numerator times the whole number is 24 divided by 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4. And if I'm going too fast, just slow it down and pause it, go back, see if you can understand exactly how I'm explaining it. Next problem is whole number times a fraction, an improper fraction. I'm going to take the whole number, multiply it by my numerator, and divide by my denominator. It's 48 divided by 3, which is equal to 16. Finally, same type of problem, whole number times fraction. Multiply my numerator times my whole number, divide by the denominator, which is equal to 18 over 8. 18 over 8, we've already solved in previous problems. 2 2/8, which is equal to 2 1/4 in simplest form.